Hey everyone, this is Amy and today we're taking a look at your career predictions. We'll see where you currently are and where you're headed as well when it comes to your career life. I do want to remind you this is a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. And for private readings, you can message me on Instagram. Also, all the decks that I use in this video are going to be linked in the description box down below. We have 3 groups here today. We have group number 1, group number 2, and group number 3. What I want you to do is choose one of these groups based on your intuition. If you need more time, you can pause the video or you can scroll down to our description box where the timestamps will be there so you can jump straight to your reading. So without further ado, let's get into group number 1. So if you chose group number 1, this is going to be a reading. We are taking a look at your career predictions. I do want to remind you this is a general reading, so please take what resonates, leave the rest. For private readings, you can message me on Instagram. Also, if you have any video suggestions, feel free to comment them down below. So these cards over here are going to talk about future of your career life, but first I want to see what is currently happening. So let's take a look here with the oracle cards. So group number 1, Spirit, what's happening in their career life at the moment? What energies are surrounding their career life? Okay, so I feel that right now there might be a little bit of fog. There might be a little bit of uncertainty regarding where you're headed when it comes to your career life. I see that you are someone that you like to take a lot of action. You are not afraid to put yourself out there to create the abundance that you desire. I feel that you have already built a lot for yourself. There is a lot of abundance. There is a lot of stability around you, but you are feeling this desire within yourself to create more, to be more, to do more. But you're lacking direction, you're lacking like that straight path forward. I do sense that right now you need to be working on clearing up your head and being very sure about what it is that you want to create for yourself, what legacy you want to leave behind. When you're sure within your head about where you want to go, I feel the right steps are going to sort of show through. But because there is this confusion in your head where you're not fully sure where you want to go, that is why you're not able to see the steps forward to getting there. So work on being very sure in your mind. Try to see a vision of where you want to see yourself in the future. And I feel that that's going to allow you to make the right decisions or take the right action. But there is this deep desire here to take action, to do something, to make something happen. And abundance, again, I feel like the energy that you currently have, if you succeed in balancing out your thoughts, this energy is going to attract a lot of career opportunities. It's going to attract a lot of abundance, a lot of success, because this is a very high vibrational energy, this card abundance. And even the masculine, this talks about like manifesting your dreams into your reality. But first you have to have a clear dream in mind. So that is like the first step here for you to get on the right path. I feel like you're already on the right path, but what I mean is see the next step forward. You just have to be clear in your head about where you want to go. So that's what I'm seeing here. I also feel that you are almost near an end of a cycle. So whatever you are currently doing, I feel like there is some sort of level up coming up. So it feels like this could be a promotion. If you have a business, this could be that you're moving to the next phase and adding something to the business. This could be that if you are at a job, you feel like you've gotten whatever you could out of the job, so you're moving toward a higher paying job or something like that. But I feel like you're very close to completing out a cycle in your career life and moving toward the next level. So the next phase, basically, that's going to bring in more abundance. It's going to require more of your energy as well, in a way, is what I'm picking up here. So what I want to see now is with the runes, I want to see if there are any career messages coming through. So group number 1, Spirit, messages regarding their career life. Okay, so definitely picking up on a lot of uncertainty here. I feel like you're not able to, it's like some sort of change needs to be happen or needs to be made in order for you to move forward. And it might be a little bit frustrating because I feel like you're not able to see what the change is, or you're not able to make that change at this time. Patience is very much needed here. I see with this rune over here as well, I feel that there is a lot here that is being hidden from you right now. Like you're meant to be going through this period of uncertainty because there are certain things you're realizing about yourself, certain things you're realizing about your future that you need to realize to make the right decision moving forward. So if you are feeling uncertain, allow yourself to feel it. If you're feeling frustrated, allow yourself to feel it and try to get that frustration out in healthy ways, by working out, by expressing yourself through your creativity, even by talking it out with someone, because this frustration, it needs to be released. Because if you keep it to yourself, it's going to be like a volcano moment where you just sort of erupt, and we don't want to do that, right? So make sure you're finding healthy ways to release this frustration. But again, with this rune, I feel that there is something planned. You are on the right path. You are going to be getting somewhere. And very soon too, like you're getting somewhere very, very soon, and you might not be able to see this happening at this time, but try to be patient, try to work on grounding your energy, because the universe has already planned this out for you. It's just about the right time, you being in the right headspace, you being able to think clearly, make the right decisions. And I feel that this opportunity, whatever this is going to be revealed naturally. But as of now, I'm definitely picking up on some sort of frustration here. So just work on releasing that, and trust me, I do see that you are going to be able to reach even more abundance in no time. So let's take a look at these cards here. And again, these cards are going to be talking about the future of your career or career predictions. Let's see. We have Queen of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, the Hierophant, and then the Ten of Cups. This is beautiful. So the Queen of Swords, again, picking up this energy here, you guys want to take action. You guys want to make things happen, and you are going to be able to do that. But with the Seven of Pentacles, I see when it comes to the future, when it comes to where you're headed, patience is going to be needed. Again, it can be frustrating, but Seven of Pentacles, it's like when you, I don't know much about this, but when you put the seeds in the ground, right, you got to wait for it to grow. I feel like you have already planted the seeds, but it's going to take time for them to grow. So I do feel with the Queen of Swords here as well, I feel like you've been waiting and waiting and waiting for a while now, for something to grow in your career life, for something to change, to improve. And Spirit is saying that, again, with the Hierophant, this is my universe card. So you are learning some sort of lesson here, and you are on the right path, and there will be growth. But it also feels like you are gonna be able to make some sort of decisions here in the future that are gonna fast track this growth, because Queen of Swords is someone that knows what she wants. It doesn't matter if you're a masculine or a feminine, it's just an energy. So Queen of Swords knows what she wants, she knows what she deserves, and she isn't afraid to go after it and get it. This is something that you might be currently lacking, because again, I was seeing with this card over here, you see it's so much like clouds, and like she's not able to see, this woman over here, not able to see where she's headed, but then she's also holding this little thing here, and this is almost giving me like this opportunity. You have so much potential, you can create so much, but first you got to notice what you can create. You got to first just, I feel like that's what you need to do. That's what your main focus should be at this time, to realize what it is that you can do, realize what it is that you want to do. And the moment you do that, I do feel that there's going to be some sort of level up coming up here for you. It is going to, again, require some sort of patience, but with the Hierophant here, this talks about a position of power, this talks about people looking up to you. So this could definitely be like a promotion, this could be you just leveling up in whatever it is that you're currently doing. So if you are at a job where there is no level up, let's say that you're working a minimum wage job, and you feel like there can't be much level up happening there, this can mean that you're making a decision to apply for a higher position job, and you're getting that, because with the Ten of Cups, this talks about emotional fulfillment, it talks about satisfaction with what it is that you are doing. I'm noticing that we have only one card here that sort of talks about the Pentacles. Mostly it's about the mind and the heart. So I feel like you guys are people that, yes, you care about the money, but you also want to be doing something that feels good for you, that makes you feel like you're actually succeeding. So it has to do with the heart here for you guys. And I feel that once your mind is cleared, you're going to be able to make some sort of decision here that's going to allow you to fulfill your heart. And when your heart is fulfilled, I feel the abundance sort of comes in naturally. So it's like your heart is connected to like the vibration that attracts in the abundance, the prosperity. So when your heart is fulfilled, the prosperity comes rolling in. But if your heart is not fulfilled, and I feel like right now your heart is not fully satisfied with where you are, which is why there might be a delay here. So work towards figuring out what's going to make you happy, and try to create that for yourself, because that's going to be able to lead you toward more prosperity, more abundance. Let's get some oracle cards for you to see what else is coming up when it comes to your career life. So group number 1, what's coming up for group number 1 when it comes to their career life? So we have faith in your dreams. I feel you guys do want to reach a certain point when it comes to your career life, but right now you might not be able to see a straight path forward toward this dream. But Spirit is saying have faith. It is happening. You see the butterfly here. Your career life is transforming. It is changing. You just might not be able to see it with your eyes, because I feel like the universe, it works a lot in the background where you might not notice, but people are talking about your career life. You might not notice, but people are noticing you and your work that you're doing. So there is a lot happening in the background. There are certain opportunities that the universe is aligning you with, but it just is going to take time for that to actually sort of manifest in the 3D or manifest in front of your eyes. So sort of have faith in the dreams and be very clear about what your dream is. And the right steps, again, will sort of show through. Career messages for group number 1, Spirit. Balance, spirituality, and practicality. So this again is kind of giving me the energy of like meditation, doing things that make you feel balanced, doing things that bring that clarity in for you. With the full moon in Pisces, this is also a very dreamy energy. So perhaps you do have a vision of what you want to do. You do have a vision of what you want to create for yourself, but there is something here that needs adjustment. I feel like you need to sort of bring that practicality back. This can mean, like, let's say that you want to be a millionaire, right? So try to think of it like, what do you want to do to become that millionaire? Like, what is your passion? So it's like you gotta be very clear in your mind of what you want to be doing, and not just have like a goal in mind. Try to see how you want this goal to look like in the future. So really work on that. Work on creating that in-depth, detailed vision for yourself. I do feel that that's something that's going to really help you move forward. Let's see what else we have here. Career messages for group number 1, Spirit. The time of the full moon in Pisces could be also significant for you guys. Let's see. Group number 1, career messages. I'm also picking up this feeling here for you guys, like this feeling of hesitation, this feeling of being, it's like there's this sort of fear here of taking the wrong step forward, or almost like this nervous energy. You know, when you're doing a test and you're afraid that you're gonna fail if you let's say it's multiple choice, right? You're afraid. It's like you're very uncertain. Again, that uncertainty is coming through here. And Spirit is, again, have faith in your dream. Spirit is really advising you to have more trust in yourself. You got this. You have what it takes to create the life that you desire. But spending some time going inward is very, very important for you guys at this time. Oh wow, we have prosperity lies ahead, new moon in Taurus. You guys are headed towards a lot of abundance, a lot of emotional fulfillments. As I was mentioning, right, your heart, the vibration of your heart is like linked to your prosperity in some sense as well. If you're feeling emotionally satisfied with what you're doing, you are going to be successful in your career life. There is a lot of abundance ahead, and it's all about finding that balance within yourself, having that trust within yourself. And this is something that is destined for you. Even with this rune over here, this is something the universe has already planned for you. So it's not that it's gonna be like you can miss this. This is something that will come to you, and all you have to do is work on yourself, work on balancing yourself, and again, the right opportunities, the right steps forward are going to present themselves to you. But that's all I'm getting here for you guys. I hope it resonated, and if it did, please give this video a like and subscribe for more, and I will see you in the next video. So if you chose group number 2, this is going to be a reading. We are taking a look at your career predictions. I do want to remind you, this is a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. And for private readings, you can message me on Instagram. Also, if you have any video suggestions, feel free to comment them down below. So these cards over here are going to talk about the future of your career life, like future career predictions. What I want to check first, though, is what's currently happening in your career life. And then we'll move on to these future predictions. So group number 2, Spirit, what's currently happening in their career life? Okay. Are these just 2? I'd like one more, please. What's happening in group number 2's career life? Okay. You guys hold yourself back in some sense when it comes to your career life. I feel like you guys are very, very gifted. There are certain talents or certain skills that you have that can be very useful if they are shared properly. You guys might be empaths, or some of you guys might be into some sort of spiritual business, some sort of healing business, but I feel that it's like you're putting yourself in a box right now. Spirit is saying it's very important in order for you to reach your fullest potential, reach the success that you desire, that you step out of your comfort zone. Because if you stay in your comfort zone, you can only reach a certain level of success. And right now what's necessary, you see how this person, it's like this sort of glass here is breaking. This is almost, I know it says boundaries, but intuitively I'm picking up like this is representing your comfort zone, and something needs to transform here with this energy. Something needs to transform, something needs to be broken out of in order for you to reach the ultimate success that you desire. I also feel that how I'm noticing that her eyes are covered, and there is also this sort of fog or like cloudy energy around her eyes as well. It doesn't matter if you're a masculine or a feminine, this is just an energy. But I feel that right now you might be lacking the direction. You might be feeling very uncertain about what you can do to actually reach this success. Spirit is saying deep down you have all the answers that you're looking for. I feel that what you're meant to be doing when it comes to success does have to do with your empathy, or does have to do with your healing abilities in some sense, because I keep picking that up here. But you're not, this could be even something that not a lot of people do. This could be something that, because of this, that's what I'm picking up here actually. I feel like the reason why you're lacking the straight path forward is because what you're actually really good at, or what's actually going to lead you to a lot of success, is something that doesn't have a clear path forward. The best way you can actually do this is by taking risks, is by stepping out of your comfort zone, is by following your heart even if it doesn't make sense. This could be even like strange as, let's say that you're just walking on the road and then all of a sudden you feel like maybe I want to talk to the stranger, maybe I just feel pulled toward the stranger, maybe I can like ask them for something. I don't know, it's like the strangest things that you feel. This could be at middle of the night, you want to go out for some reason. You follow these little intuitive feelings, because I feel that when it comes to success for you guys, again, this is something that is going to happen in a very like unexpected, magical way, but it's going to happen when you actually listen to those intuitive feelings and push yourself out of your comfort zone, even if it doesn't make sense in your mind, because I feel like your mind is in this situation is going to create a lot of confusion for yourself. Now, it doesn't have to be too extreme, like talking to strangers or going out in the middle of the night. This could be something like all of a sudden you feel very called to talk to your boss about a raise. You didn't plan this, you didn't talk about this, or you didn't think about this much, but you just feel called to do it. Follow those little feelings, follow it, because these little feelings are trying to lead you toward a lot of success. Your intuition is very, very strong, you guys, whether or not you realize that. And the more you listen to your intuition, the more it's going to strengthen, and the more clear the voice, your intuitive voice is going to become, that's going to lead you toward more success. But again, I do sense that whatever this is that you're meant to be doing, whatever this path is that's leading you towards success, is out of your comfort zone. It's not something that people would it's not something that a lot of people have done. So very, very interesting energy. I'm curious to see what your cards are going to say, but let's take a look at your runes first, and these runes are going to give us messages regarding your career life. Group number 2, Spirit. Messages regarding their career life. Okay. So I am again picking up here that there is a lot of like communication. There's a lot of communication here. This could be again the communication that the intuitive feeling is giving you. This could also be actual communication, but I feel the communication somehow is what's going to lead you toward more success. I do feel that it could mean that you receive an email and it's a new job offer. This could be again your intuition sort of pulls you toward a certain direction, pulls you toward a certain career path, and you follow it, and that leads you toward more success. I am seeing that what I'm picking up from these runes, there is communication coming in. It's going to require action, and when you take that action, or how you take that action, is going to bring in the right amount of result. Because this rune over here also talks about really being in your masculine energy and really taking action, not being afraid. This talks about some sort of risk here as well, like a chance moment. So I was telling you, right, I feel like it's like an opportunity that comes in where you don't expect it, and it just presents itself, and you're put on the spot where you have to take action. But if you don't take action, it might be missed. So these are little opportunities that are going to be coming your way in the future, where you might not have a lot of time to think about it, you might not have a lot of time to reflect on it, and you just feel intuitively like this is something you have to do, and you have to have that deep trust within yourself, and you have to have that courage to actually act upon these opportunities that are going to lead you forward. But I also feel here how you feel about yourself, how you feel like when you go inward, if how you think your worth is, your value is, that is going to be always projected onto your career life. If you're not feeling good about yourself, your career life is not going to be going super well. But if you're working towards building that confidence, if you're working towards improving yourself and feeling like, yes, I deserve this, I am worthy of this, when you truly feel that within yourself, I feel that your career life is going to be really expanding, bringing in a lot of success. So in a way, you mirror your career life. So really work on that, work on improving yourself, work on finding that self-worth, that confidence, and I feel that that's going to allow your career life to move forward very, very quickly as well. But a lot of action on your end that needs to be taken, and it does again require you stepping out of your comfort zone in some sense. Very interesting reading. I was not expecting this. But let's take a look at these cards now to see what else is coming up. We have 9 of Cups, 10 of Swords, 6 of Swords, Knight of Cups. So the 10 of Swords is talking about your comfort zone here. You see how the comfort zone is all gone now? Anyway, so what I'm seeing here from these cards, in order for you to achieve happiness, something needs to come to an end. And for some of you, I'll be very honest, this is a general reading, so it will resonate with some of you. In order for you to reach emotional fulfillment, in order for you to reach the success that you're desiring, something needs to come to an end. For some, it's a comfort zone, like you need to step out of your comfort zone and break out of your shell. For others, this is a job that you've been doing that hasn't been really satisfying you and hasn't been like allowing you to live up to your fullest potential, but something here needs to be coming to an end in order for you to transition into something that is more aligned with you. I feel that there is a change coming up for you guys. Again, this could even be like if you've been stuck at a job that isn't fulfilling, this could mean that you receive communication here that kind of offers you a new job, right? And then you take action, and then you actually end up getting the job, and it is something that is very aligned with you. It's something that really matches with who you are. So something needs to come to an end. I do sense some sort of communication coming in. It's going to require action, and it's leading you towards something that is aligned with you. Really focus on what makes you happy when it comes to your career life, because again, I feel like if you are feeling good with what you're doing, you are going to be very satisfied and you are going to be very abundant. But if you are sort of really limiting yourself and holding yourself back, your career is going to really reflect that. So I also feel here with the Knight of Cups, there is someone coming towards you. This could be like a new boss, someone coming towards you to help you out in some sense. This could be even a friend that helps you out finding a new job, or that gives really good advice advice that inspires you to start something of your own. But I feel like you're headed towards a lot of emotional fulfillment, and when you're doing the right thing, I feel you're going to be surrounded by people that are really supporting you, people that are really cheering you on. But when you feel like you're not doing the right thing, when you're holding yourself back, which I feel like currently there is a lot of that happening, you might find that your connections aren't really doing that well as well, because you yourself are not feeling the best, you are not feeling aligned. And when that happens again, I feel it's going to affect other areas of your life as well. So when it comes to the future of your career, you guys, I'm definitely picking up a big transition coming up. I'm seeing a lot of support. I'm seeing some sort of new opportunity that is going to be very aligned with you. It's going to be very fulfilling. And I also feel that whatever this opportunity is, you're going to be really good at. This could be something you've never done before. Again, I was picking up like you guys have this energy, like you have gifts, and I feel that whatever this opportunity is going to highlight those gifts. And even if, let's say, it's a new workplace and there are people there that have been working for years and years, you are gonna start on your first day, you're gonna do the kind of work that these people that have been working there for years and years are not able to do. So it's like whatever this opportunity is gonna be so aligned with you that it's gonna bring in so much success. It's going to help you stand out, and it's going to make you feel so fulfilled and so confident within yourself. So there is a big opportunity coming in. It's gonna require action. It's gonna require some sort of patience as well, and then it's obviously going to require you to step out of your comfort zone, because this is something I feel that you haven't done before. It's going to happen when you finally decide, you know what, I got this. You get that confidence and then you do it, and it's wonderful. That's what I'm picking up here. Let's see with the oracle cards what we can find out what's happening for group number 2 group number 2 when it comes to the career life, spirit. Okay. Oh, this card came for group number 1 as well, and I'm so happy it came for you guys. Prosperity lies ahead. There's a lot of abundance coming up for you guys, a lot of success, a lot of stability, happiness. I feel that for you guys, this is the kind of abundance that is coming up where you can really treat yourself like every week. You can go to that fancy restaurant, buy the most expensive meal if you want to. This abundance feels a lot luxurious. This kind of feels like a legacy sort of abundance where you're headed towards a time in your life when you step out of your comfort zone where you can buy whatever you want. You can feel so stable. You can feel so rich. In the future, you are going to feel so rich, but there is a lot of abundance, a lot of prosperity coming in. But again, in order to get there, you got to step out of your comfort zone. And again, I'm picking up here, like, once you're on this track, once you're making that abundance, I feel you're going to be receiving more opportunities, more support that's going to lead you, like, further and further toward more of this. So you just have to, like, the first step, step out of your comfort zone, and then the second step, you just gotta keep moving forward. Wow. Group number 2 is career life, spirit. Okay. We have a time for healing. Yes, this is giving me like that inner healing sort of energy, because I do feel that there are certain self-limiting beliefs that are holding you back at the moment, certain ways of thinking, certain patterns perhaps as well that make you feel that you can't be or you can't do, when in reality you can be and you can do. So I feel that you need to sort of go inward here and work on the way you think about yourself and the way you think about your career life and money. And I feel that once you have gone through this time for healing, that is when things are going to start to become a lot more aligned for you. Okay, hold your vision. Yes, you have a vision for a reason. The kind of life you want to live, it's because it's already destined for you. It's because it's gonna happen. So Spirit is saying, keep your thoughts positive. You are on the right track. You just have to go inward a little bit, change the way you think about certain things, step out of your comfort zone, and you are gonna be aligned with the right opportunities, the right people, and be moving toward this sort of abundant lifestyle, which is amazing, you guys. But that is what I'm picking up here. I hope it resonated, and if it did, please give this video a like and subscribe for more, and I will see you in the next video. So if you chose group number 3, this is going to be your reading. So we are taking a look at your career predictions. I do want to remind you this is a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. And for private readings, you can message me on Instagram. Also, if you have any video suggestions, feel free to comment them down below. So these cards over here are going to talk about your future career predictions. What I want to do first, though, is see what you're currently doing, or see where you're currently at when it comes to your career life. So let's take a look here. So group number 3, Spirit, what's currently happening in their career life? Okay, so we have new beginnings, or no, just the beginnings. We have peace in the reverse. Okay, the unexpected. You guys are going through like the shakeup. That's what I'm picking up here. I feel like there has been some sort of change that has happened recently in your career life. This could be a new job. This could be that you've left your old job. This could be some sort of change that you're going through. And I feel like right now the future seems very uncertain. There is a lot of mystery here. I feel like you're heading towards a direction that you didn't think you would. And this direction is actually very, very aligned with you. I'm almost seeing like 2 puzzle pieces coming together in such a perfect way. So even if things are not happening how you thought they would, things are happening exactly as they were meant to, and they are leading you toward a new beginning. I feel like some of you have already experienced this new beginning. For others, you're about to, but some sort of new beginning that's gonna sort of expand your horizons and bring in a lot of abundance, a lot of exposure. If this is like some sort of like public stuff, public business, public career, I definitely pick up a lot of attention you're going to be receiving. But otherwise, I was saying expansion. So a lot of expansion in your career life. But I do also sense that whatever this is going to keep you on your toes. It's going to be something where you're constantly sort of thinking about it, constantly reflecting on it. There is also this feeling here of nervousness, like, again, because you're not going to be fully sure if this is the right thing, if you're doing the right thing, if you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. So there is like, maybe this is something that you don't know anyone who is doing. Like maybe this is something that you're the first person to do in your group of people that you know, or something like that. For some of you that might resonate. But I do feel like this sort of nervous energy, like, am I on the right path? Like, is this right for me? But I feel that there is definitely some sort of new door here that is opening up for you, and this is something that is very, very aligned. And again, I'm seeing the Tower here for you guys. I keep seeing the Tower, so I feel like this is happening in a way that, for some of you, this happened in a way where you were like, oh my god, like you lost your job and you're like, what am I gonna do now? So some of you, this could have felt like a bad thing. For others, this just felt like a Tower moment where it happened very unexpectedly and you were taken off guard, but some sort of change, but it's leading you down the right path is what I'm hearing. So I want to see your runes, and I want to see if the runes have any messages for you regarding your career life. So let's see. I'm picking up, okay, before I even choose the runes, I'm picking up on a very like explosive energy, but in a good way. This just feels like there is a big change ahead and you're not able to see it coming. So even if you feel like right now there is a big change happening, or recently a big change has happened, I feel like where you're headed, this is gonna blow your mind, because this is gonna be really unexpected. It's gonna be really extreme, and it's gonna be very like shocking in a good way. This is very interesting, you guys. But let's see what the runes have to say. Group number 3's career life. Okay. Remember how I was mentioning the Tower, right? So this rune over here is like the Tower. This talks about something falling apart that wasn't built on a solid foundation, or that wasn't aligned with your life purpose. And I feel, again, even with, okay, this is what I'm picking up here. You guys are meant to be doing something that you're already masters at, but you guys don't realize it because you haven't been doing it. And I feel like this Tower moment needed to happen in order for you to get back right on track. Whatever this energy is, again, I was telling you, right, I feel like this is going to keep you on your toes. Where you're headed, it's going to keep you on your toes, and it's going to be something where you're constantly going to be like, is this the right thing? Am I on the right path? But you are on the right path. You are exactly on the right path. And I'm like smiling right now because I feel like the universe has such a beautiful plan for you, and it's gonna be so amazing. And I know right now you might not be able to see it right now. You might be still a little bit nervous, still a little bit anxious, but just have trust in yourself, because wherever you currently are right now, you're heading towards a direction that you guys are gonna be so good at. I'm almost picking up this energy here, like whatever you end up doing in this lifetime, in the future, this is going to be something you're going to be known for. So this is like, let's say, for example, what's the example? I'm sorry guys, I'm having a little bit of difficulty finding an example for you. Let's say this is like a teaching opportunity. Where you teach, you're going to be like the best teacher that knows the best amount of stuff. So that's what I mean. Like, you're going to be the best at whatever it is that you're going to be doing in this life, or in the future, wherever this new beginning is leading you. But again, in order for this to fully unfold, there are going to be a lot of changes that are going to be happening. So the way you view certain things, the way you view success, there are going to be a lot of things sort of becoming clear, and it's going to be very surprising. You might think that, oh, you have to work really, really hard to make a certain amount of money, but I feel that you're going to start to realize that actually you don't have to do a lot of work. You can just make a lot of money just by relaxing. So I feel like a lot of things that you believe to be true right now, it doesn't have to be the example that I gave, but a lot of things that you believe to be true right now are going to be proven to be not true at all, and that's going to be really really shocking for you as well. But again, it's going to align you with this energy to receive so much success and abundance into your life. Very interesting. Now I want to see what the cards have to say when it comes to your career life. Six of Cups, Two of Swords, King of Swords, and the Queen of Wands. I was picking this up actually, even with this number 2 over here, I was picking up here that when it comes to your career life, for some of you, I feel that if you don't already have a partner, I feel you're going to find a partner when it comes to your career life, like through your career. This could be like a romantic partner, this could even be like a business partner, or someone that is going to be by your side when it comes to your career life. I'm also picking up this energy here for some of you. Whatever is currently happening, I feel that in a way it's leading you towards something from your past. This could be, for example, I'm picking up on a lot of different messages here, so I'll give you one message at a time. For some of you, someone from your past, or someone like a childhood friend, someone you've known for a long time, is going to bring an opportunity to you that is going to be very aligned. It's going to lead you toward a lot of success. For others of you, you had some sort of dream, or you had some sort of hobby that you used to do when you were young, and what's happening now is like you're heading towards a direction where you're going to be bringing this hobby back, and or this could be something that you wanted to do as a child, and you're going to be doing this, and it's going to be exactly what's for you, and it's going to again lead you toward a lot of success, a lot of abundance. And for some, this is something to do with love. You're going to find some sort of romantic partner through your career that you're going to end up working with and building something really wonderful with. For others, if this has something to do with a business, this could be someone that you're going to be collaborating with and achieving a lot of success through that. This could even be like a business partner. So I'm seeing a lot of collaboration, and I'm seeing a lot of pieces fitting together, like your past and your future are aligned, and you're going to slowly start to notice how they're aligned. I'm also seeing here you're going to have to make some sort of decision here in the future when it comes to your career life, and I feel like there's going to be a lot of uncertainty here, a lot of confusion regarding this decision. I'm seeing like your mind and heart might be at battle, so this could be that in order for you to move forward, you have to leave something behind. Or this could be that there are two paths in front of you and you're not fully sure, because one path you're more passionate about, the other path seems more logical, like it feels like it's something that you should be doing. So I feel like there is some sort of decision here that you have to make. And Spirit is really advising you to listen to your intuition when it comes to this decision. Listen to the little feeling in your gut, and that's going to lead you down the right path. I'm seeing a lot of mental clarity coming in. It's like once you make this decision, until you make it, there's going to be a lot of confusion, a lot of nervousness, a lot of frustration. But once this decision has been made, everything is going to start to become a lot more clear for you. I'm seeing you being in this headspace in the future when it comes to your career life, where you know exactly what you want, you know exactly what you need to do. So you're going to start to sort of become more sure within yourself with what you're doing. And as a result, I'm seeing you taking the right steps forward, taking the right action, saying the right things, and actually leading you forward toward a lot of abundance. With the Queen of Wands over here, some of you guys are meant to be starting your own business, or some of you already have your own business, and whatever this energy is giving me this energy of authority, of power. This is not usually what the Queen of Wands gives the energy of, but that's what I'm picking up here from this card, from your reading. I feel you're gonna have a lot of authority, a lot of power over what you're doing. This is going to be something that comes to you very easily. So I was saying, right, I feel you're going to be a master at this, whatever this is. So I feel this is going to be something that comes to you very naturally. This is going to be something you're very excited to do. This could be something creative that does require your mental skills in some sense. So I feel, okay, so what I feel is like, you know, when you follow your heart, when you follow your passions, the abundance comes to you. Like when you're in high vibration, Queen of Wands, very high vibrational, because this energy is like, yes, I'm doing what I want to, and it's all working out. And I feel this is going to be the energy you're going to be in, and this is going to be something that leads you forward toward a lot of expansion, toward the kind of opportunities, again, that you never thought you would be doing. So expect the unexpected in the best way possible with you guys, okay? So let's see what else. Group number 3, Spirit, messages regarding their career life. Okay. So it says your hard work is paying off. If you guys have been working hard, if you have been, I feel like for some of you, this is actually talking about like the work you've been doing career-wise. For others, I feel like this is talking about a lot of mental work, a lot of like reflecting, a lot of thinking, a lot of like trying to understand. If you have been like really in your head, or if you have been working really hard, Spirit just wants you to know that it wasn't for no reason. It is going to pay off. It is going to lead you down the right path. It is going to be something that ends up being very beneficial for you. Again, if you were reflecting a lot, you might find certain ideas, or you might have certain realizations that lead you down the right path. And if this is actual work, I see a lot of abundance coming in for you guys. So if you have been investing a lot of your energy on something, it is going to pay off in a really good way. You guys are very, very hard workers. You guys are very loyal as well to what you do. I'm definitely picking that up here from the Capricorn energy. Career messages for group number 3, Spirit. Oh dear. Okay. So we have communication is key. So I feel communication is somehow important when it comes to what you're going to be doing. This could be like you start a podcast and you're very excited about it, and it actually ends up being something that brings in a lot of abundance. This could be like your voice, because even the King of Swords, your voice is very important, and I feel that you're speaking something that you're very passionate about. For some of you, very specific, but you're saying, when it comes to your career, you're saying something, or you're speaking things that you're passionate about, and people are really, really liking it. So very interested, but communication is key. But I do sense some sort of communication here that you're going to be receiving as well in the near future, that is going to allow you to move forward in a way. So if you have been making some sort of decision, make sure you're getting the right communication, getting the right information regarding this decision. Make sure you're looking at every like opportunity that is in front of you, and then making a decision. Not just like, yes, listen to intuition, but also make sure you're keeping that practicality balance there, where you do know what is being offered in a way with each decision. And we have your dreams need a practical plan. I feel like this is something that you struggled with in the past in some sense, or this is something you might be struggling with right now, where again I was picking up that energy where like you're not fully sure how it's gonna work out, you're not fully sure like if you're heading towards the right direction. So making some sort of plan is also beneficial for you. This could be something like you have a backup plan, or this could be something like you make that 5-year plan where you sort of try your best to see where you want to head after 5 years. Not just saying like I want to be a millionaire after 5 years, but like actually seeing what kind of life you want to be living. What do you see yourself doing? Whatever you currently are doing, is this something you see yourself doing in 5 years? If not, then what? So really think practically as well when it comes to these things. So keeping that balance between what feels good and what you think will actually work in that practical sense, and then finding that middle ground is going to be very beneficial for you moving forward when it comes to your career life. But know you're on track, even if things are taking a little bit longer, or things are requiring a little bit more work or a little bit more thinking. That is perfectly fine, because it is going to pay off in the end for you guys. But that's all I'm picking up here. I hope it resonated, and if it did, please give this video a like and subscribe for more, and I will see you in the next video.